right, man. That's the beat. Yes, man. We had a request from somebody saying that they wanted to know the log drum of Tyler ICU. Of course, Tyler ICU is the big fish. He's the one that's when you hear his log drum, man. It has that capacity and power. You'll be like, what? What did this guy do? For years and months, I've had sleepless nights just trying to get that sound, trying to get the log drum to hit hard. I'm not saying my log drum doesn't hit hard; it hits hard, but there is just that thing that makes Tyler ICU's log drum sound different. So I've been trying to figure it out. I researched. Man, nobody really got it up until now. That Tyler ICU must be crying because I discovered the secret, and we are gonna be making fire bangers now because we know how he does it. So before we get into the tutorial of this beat, I show you whatever I did. I just wanna go and show you how the log drum alone, the procedure, what is needed, what you need to do in order to achieve this. So if you come here to this log drum, you just hear the sound. Alright, so I'm gonna explain it simple. So there's a faster way to achieve the same thing I've achieved here, but for me, I couldn't afford Hypersonic because Hypersonic is two bass, and two bass is one of the bass that everyone in the industry is using. 10K Music is using it. Tala ICU is using it. There's a lot of people I can mention that are using that bass line in Hypersonic. The VST itself is powerful because it's got some good sound, and I love the pianos there. The grand pianos, they are very nice, and the trumpets as well. But one of the things that stands out in that VST for AMAPIANO is the two bass. But I figured I couldn't get these two bass, man. Like I didn't have the money. I even tried downloading it still failed. But then I said to myself, I can have the same vibe using this VST. So some of you might never seen this VST before, but it's a free VST. It's in FL Studio. It's called Mini Synth. Yeah, this is the VST, man. This is the VST. So what I did was I messed with some of the things here. Transpose negative. I messed with it. So everything is here, but I am going to drop this VST this week on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm dropping a plug. I'm dropping a drum kit, guys, because I got monetized. So now I feel like we're going to get some money in, and I'm going to be able to buy some equipment, some video cameras, so that you can see what I'm doing with the keyboard, whatever that needs to be taught. Because I did a tutorial on the how to freestyle with the PC keyboard. Some of you got it, some of you didn't. So if I get if they pay me from YouTube, I'm going to do all those tutorials perfectly. But nonetheless, this is what we are on about the log drum. So I'm going to drop this preset, and it's called two bass, ne? I call it that. Just hear how powerful is it, man. Just hear it. Just hear this. So two basses that ending sound like do, but it's sweet and lovely. So I got that sound. So yeah, nonetheless, the everything is that it's just I normally use FM sub. You those who follow me, they know I normally use this one. But on this one, I was like, let me use E flute because I discovered something. E flute and this muffin bass, because I use like four basses on this one, three basically basses just on this. So I was like, let me get two basses to play at the same time. So I had muffin playing. Because muffin also has the same sound at the end. You can hear it. So I was like, okay, I'm still not getting what I want. So I added E flute now. Listen to the bass. So that's not even the best part. The best part is the log drum now itself. What I did with the log drum was they're immeasurable. You can never imagine this. I turned it up to 140, guys. Look at this, 140. Normally we'll be having it at 130, 135, but I was like 140. Not even that. I went to the master as well, in the master, and look, I did some crazy things here also, man. So I turned this all the way to 91, and the threshold obviously we turn it to 10%. But this one I want to 91. Not just that, I added something else as well because I wanted this log drum to hit hard. So I used this thing called wave shaper. You just come here and you'll see it here in distortion. You see, where fruity wave shaper is it's close with the fruity despot shaper. So I used this shaper and I increased it as well. What I did is that I created this kind of curve to pass through here, like this, just like this, like that, and then I decrease the volume. Now listen, we're gonna listen to the log drum. You're gonna hear the difference between the log drums, right? Let's go and listen, man. Just hear this, hear this, man. You're going to love what I just did here. So I'm gonna just play it with our normal, what we normally do when we're making our piano, né? What we do, and hear the difference. Sounds nice, but now let's get in with this shaper, wave shaper. Listen how it's gonna sound, bro. Listen to this. You see, it adds a bit impact onto it, man. I love this. Now listen. Alright, now you know the source, you know what you need to put so that the log drum sounds good. But now, what is the problem is how to get the log drum to hit correctly. How do you find creativity to get the log drum to hit the way I'm hitting it? So recently, I was sending my beats to one of my closest friend. Yeah, he's still in high school, so I was sending him my beats, and he was like, I hear your piano are fresh and they are clean and everything. I can hear it, but the problem is the log drum. There's a lot going on, Max. There's a lot that you need to remove. So whenever I'm making a log drum, I always think of his advice like, am I doing too much? Am I putting too much rolls? Am I filling up every space, man? So I discovered, if you are making a log drum, you wanna leave some space. Normally, before I would say don't leave space. That's an error, and I'm sorry for that, guys. I really apologize. Yeah, it's an error. What you need to do, right, is leave some space. When I mean by leave some space, I don't mean like leave space, 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 space. I mean like leave, like, let me explain. You can see here, I left a big gap space, but as I come back, I will fill up this number two, the whole number two. I have to fill it up. Not fill it up as a crazy human being, but fill it up correctly. Fill it up correctly. So yeah, man. So that's what I did. That's what I did, man. Nothing complicated, bro. So I leave some space here, but I come back here and fill up this place. And you'll see in the third pattern again, I did the same thing. I fill up this space, but I'm leaving space here. I'm leaving a bit of space because I want the listener to be engaged, to be able to hit the log drum with their hands when they're listening to, like, be able to do that kind of crazy things. So I leave space there. After I leave space there, but when I come to number 4, you can see I don't leave space. I go wild. So every one. So this is like my one. You know that this is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Then this is again is 1, but it's labeled as 3, but it's 1. So every one bar, I'm leaving space. Every one bar, I'm leaving space. Every one bar, I'm leaving space, bro. I know it's gonna help you, but when we came, you see, every one bar, even if I don't leave enough space, but there's space somewhere. So there's something I learned here that made it crazy. Is that I'm gonna play the log drum alone so that you guys can hear it with me. So this is what is happening, bro. Like, let's go in the beginning. Okay. So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come here, and yeah, just play with the drum so you can feel the vibe too. So where's the drum? Where's the drum? Okay, we are banned. So the audio only. So like, okay, now let's go back to the log drum because I want to show you something. So now Yeah, on the log drum, guys. This tutorial, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna take my time because I want you people to understand. Né? If I rush it and you watch, you go there and you're still making the same thing, so you wasted your time watching the video. So I'm gonna try my best to keep it short, but I'm not guaranteeing it. Né? So with this log drum, guys, but fair to listen to this. If you get here, né, the most thing that is terrifying is knowing which notes should you put in here so that sounds good. Hmm? I'm going to show you a secret, bro. Don't worry about the notes. Worry about the pattern. Normally, people like to worry about the notes and not worry about the pattern. Hey, bro, the pattern is the one that determines which note you're gonna put here. So let me show you what I mean by the pattern. So this is the pattern that you're gonna come up with. I'm gonna switch up this log drum and show you what I mean. So it's like you're using your mouth to determine the baseline for yourself. So that gives you a bit of an idea. So you know what you are going into. Some people just come in here and already start pressing notes. That's incorrect, bro. No, you don't do that. You need to have an idea of this, of the kind of pattern you are going for the log drum. Every log drum you hear out there by musics, in the good music, you know, the one by Lady Do, there's one I love by Lady Do, that one, like, bro, there's a pattern in it. Even a log drum has a pattern. The same way we have this drum pattern playing here, this drum pattern, that drum pattern playing, that drum playing, you see, there's a pattern in that drum, you see. Same thing with the log drum, bro. It must have a pattern, bro. So the only thing that's crazy here is that I added this simple small note to create this kind of illusion. Ne? So this is what is happening. You can hear it. You know. So how do you do that? I've explained it a lot of times, but I feel like people keep forgetting. All you do is click this and infinity, drop, go down, scroll down, like, you know, you scroll up, scroll down, and then after you do what you say, you make it 0.001 like that, and then that's how you get that sound. You see? So I feel like I'm gonna leave there. So it sounds good. Yes. But don't abuse it, bro. Just like get it in the right position. I normally put it where it's like F2s, you know, F2s I mean by G2, these twos here, not by 3. 3 is like sometimes, ne? But I normally put it here because it creates that like dark ish, as you can hear here, as I'm by, I think this is yeah, D3. D2 I mean, sorry. Yeah, it's D2, eh? Yeah, D2, you see? D sharp 2. So that's why I normally put it. So we're gonna hear it, hear how high it sounds. You see? Yeah, it sounds like it's dark now. So that's it for the log drum, guys. That's what I wanted to share about the log drum. But nonetheless, we're going back now to the melodies, the chords, everything that I did in this piano beat. So if you feel like this is how you are stopping here, you have learned what you came for, that's cool. But those of you who are interested to know how I got this vibe here going on, because you know, yeah, man, there's a lot going on in this piano beat that I wanted to really explain. But if you feel like this is it for you, it's fine. But for us who are determined to learn, let's continue. So so how did I get those melodies? Because nowadays what I've discovered, even in my own music, is that melodies don't complement each other, sounds don't complement each other, and that's why your piano sounds bad. It sounds like there's a lot going on, but when you only like got two melodies playing, but it sounds like there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna help you fix that error. I might not do it correctly in this video because of time, because I know some of you, when this video is 20 minutes, as I can see, we're already on 15. If it reaches 20 minutes, you're not gonna watch it. So yeah, man. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you what happened. How did I get this sound to sound like this? The first thing was I used the pad. So if you hear it from here, let's just give it a listen. Sounds bad, ne? Sounds bad, sorry. So what I need to go and do first is I need to change this. So I'm gonna copy this and delete. This plugin doesn't save the sound. I don't know why. Expand is tripping on me. but this is the sound. So it's a default sound. When you have expand, you just, yeah. So this is how it's gonna sound. So sometimes you don't need to start only with chords or bass line. You can start like this. So I know you're asking yourself, how did I get this sound going on? Yeah. Sorry guys, sorry. We need profession. Okay, let's be professional. So how I got this sound was that if you see here, these bass lines are the same throughout. So two bars, two bars, playing the same thing, right? You get that one. So the only thing that makes it complicated is this top part. But I'm going to explain it in a shortest way you're going to understand. So, bro, remember, I always tell you two notes which are together like this always sound good. So, what I did is that I put two notes together like this, put two notes like this together. So, there's nothing different, bro. Like, you could just test, like, and yeah, play by ear, play two notes together. And then these are just add ons, bro. These are just like, as you can see, I have C down here, so I can put C there. I have C down here, so I can put it there. So, it's like an octave. This one is an octave for octave. No? Nothing complicated, bro. Nothing complicated. So we're going to move on, bro. This is nothing complicated, so always use double notes, né? And I added the F here because we're in the key of what? Of F, as you can see here, né? Alright, that's what is up. The next thing that we did is that I'm not breaking down this beat. The next thing we did was we used those bass lines that I showed you down there. Remember when I came here to expand, I showed you that this slide notes, if you can see this note are the same note playing here in the bass block. Nothing changed. I didn't change anything. I didn't switch anything. So the same thing. You can hear it. Here we used purity, and the sound we use, we use expand. Yeah, the sound here in expand is fried trans pad. So it sounds like this. Sounds like sauna, but it's not sauna. Lovely. So yeah, I'm going to share these presets Wednesday. Wednesday is tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Yes, Wednesday tomorrow. Stick around. I'm going to drop my plugin presets and all that so that you guys can and watch that video, because if you watch that video, YouTube will be able to pay me for the ads and all those stuff. So once I get paid, I'm going to buy a quality mic and quality camera to shoot and show you how you can become the best producer, even better than myself. So let's go into this. We are coming next to now, how did I get that sound to sound like that? Number one, I decreased the velocity. As you can see, alright, so I didn't decrease the velocity. What I did is decrease the volume. Either way, it's the same thing. You can decrease the volume or decrease the velocity. So at 25, but that's not all. What I did now was that I came here to pattern 2. Is it pattern? I shouldn't pattern 2. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Pattern 3, yes. I came to pattern 3 here, and I put on a convolver default, didn't change anything. And what's now my new favorite plugin is this Vahal Vintage. I wouldn't say it's free, but you gotta get it. Yeah, man. So DM me, guys. DM me on Instagram and all this stuff, so I can assist you on how to get these plugins and all these things. Just DM me, bro. Email me if you have to. I normally leave my IG contact, so DM me, follow me on Instagram, and I'll let you know how to get these things. Nah? Yeah. So what I did with the mix, should I really explain this thing? Okay, for those who have it, what I did with the mix would normally be 100, so I drop it to about 43, and then the decay is normally whatever 4, so I did it to 3 seconds. And that's all I didn't touch anything else, and that's why I got this. Now together it sounds clean and sweet. If you notice, these melodies are playing together, and the sound quality. Listen to this. Why are they combining so sweet? Why they meeting each other so sweet and lovely? Let me share the secret. The thing is decreasing the volume. That's the secret, bro. Decreasing the volume. You see, here I've got, if I'm showing you the melodies now, is that I've got C playing. So C, I count 4 units down. 1, 2, 3. So from 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can say 1, 2, 3. Still fine. So I normally start from F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting the notes of the scale, not the black ones. These notes I don't count them. Some of you have the tendency of doing that. Stop that, man. Hey. What you do is you count these white ones, these gray ones. That's what you do. Yeah, you do that like this. So I've got this one in octave playing back up here. So I doubled it by, and then this is the root note, of course, F, when the key of F, and that's it. Then it sounds like this. You can just see it. I don't need to show you how I did it, guys. So I still need to show you, guys. Okay, I feel like we went to this third step thing here, third step, and that's where we played around. So these 3 steps here are the ones I played around with, but these ones are in the fourth grid, whatever you call this snap grid, whatever. Yeah, so you gotta be creative. Besides that, we continued with our bass line. Fast forward, we came to this melody, and it's very nice. So I want to share a secret here. As you can see, this melody here, this one, it's not playing here. Why is it not playing here? Because I've grown in the tendency of having 2 melodies to play at the same time. More than 2 melodies, sometimes if it's not mixed correctly, you will end up having sounds that shouldn't be there. So the listener will be annoyed, you know. So yeah, bro, that's another thing I'm practicing, and I wish you can practice the same thing, having 2 melodies to play at the same time. Not that it means you're not a professional. No, it just shows that you know what you are doing. Ne? It's better safe than sorry. So that's what's going on there. And I feel like what we had here was yeah, this was drum playing there, of course you know that. And then we have the last melody which I added, but now everything was playing now at the same time. So even when they are playing at the same time, you can see that the velocities are low. I mean the volume, I don't know why I love velocity. I love physics, man. Yeah, you can see the volume is low. So that's the secret as well, né? Nonetheless, guys, I'm out. If you're interested about how I make melodies and how I do all these things simple, and then just let me know in the comments that I should make a tutorial about it. Nonetheless, guys, I really appreciate y'all, and I'm going to show you how much I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow I'll be dropping the mega drum kit, and I hope you guys mega sample pack, and I hope you guys support me by watching that video, liking it. Let's get 100 likes on it, and YouTube will promote this channel. And if YouTube promotes this channel, guys, I know for a fact I am going to be excited, and when I'm excited, I'm a blesser. Yeah, guys, I'm a bless. Yeah, I'm gonna bless everybody on this channel, you know, not with money, no, not money, but with advice and all good content that is necessary for you to upgrade your level. So Max Production out. Hope to see you in the next one. Do not sleep, watch and learn. Max out.